Bloomburrow is officially here and Cash Cards Unlimited will be opening packs of Bloomburrow all week long on both TikTok and whatnot. Here are my top 5 hits of the set. These are the cards that I want to pull. First up, we've got Lumra, Below the Woods. Vigilance Reach, power and toughness is equal to the lands you control, and when it ETBs, you mill 4 cards and return all land cards from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped. I think this is a very powerful card for casual commander. I don't see it making its way into cEDH, but this is a really cool looking card with a great effect. Next up, we've got Ral, Crackling Wit. This is a Planeswalker that whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you put a loyalty counter on Ral. +1 gives you blue-red otter tokens with prowess, which is really good. -3 is a brainstorm, and then the -10 is ridiculous. You draw 3 cards and you get an emblem with instants and sorcery spell you cast have storm. Again, I think this is a more casual card. I do not see it making its way into cEDH. Next up, we've got 3 Tree City. This is a legendary land that goes in any creature-based type deck. So its abilities are tap for a colorless mana or tap 2 and the land, choose a color, add amount of mana of that color equal to the number of creatures you control of the chosen type. This is extremely powerful in elf decks. I think it actually does make its way into cEDH elves. I'm not sure how many people are playing elves, but very good card. Next up, we have Eluge, the Shoreless Sea. I am extremely tempted to build this deck as a blue commander player. I love this card. It's got a ton of value. When it attacks, it basically puts a flood counter on one of your lands. And for every first instant or sorcery you cast each turn, it costs a blue or 1 less to cast for each land you have with a flood counter. It's a mouthful, but this card is really good. You can get a lot of value out of it. Love it. Lastly, we have the infamous Cruel Claw. It only costs 3 total mana, which is why I think it could make its way into cEDH because of how powerful its ability is. It's got Menace. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card by discarding a card rather than paying its mana cost. I think this is very powerful. I can see this being cEDH viable. You can pull all these cards in any Cash Cards Unlimited stream all week long. We're on TikTok and whatnot.